The yin and yang in our world is very, very important. It is absolutely everything in your life. When you find your life at a balance, you look at what the yin yang has to say about that balance, and you will find out the answer, and you'll know exactly what to do. So with this chart, let's have a look at this. Look over here at Aries on the left. As you can see, it's the ram's horn, and it looks like a fountain, actually, with the symbol, the tiny symbol of the two split right there. It's almost like a fountain, but it's also dividing. This is another thing that I'm looking at this, I'm like, my eyes get big because I'm like, oh my gosh, this is telling you what happened in the symbolism. So go to Gemini. Gemini's symbol is like equal and harmonic and balanced. And it means that everything was in perfect balance in our world and harmony. And as they got into the age of Taurus, and see where it says the gold is the gold spring, that little inner ring where it's kind of yellow and white.
Oh, yeah.
Right there, see that gold spring, and see that highlight point right there where it's the height of consciousness. This is what this represents right here in the last 1,000 years or so of Taurus, because each age is about 2,150 years, give or take a few hundred years, because of the size of the stars for that constellation. And as you can see with the horns there in Taurus, this is where it seems like the circle, so the circle is like the circle of life. It's a circle of protection. It means unity. It means balance. But you have two little spikes starting to form with this symbol. And this, I feel, is where the fall actually began, because of the Baal worship, which was the bull. B-A'-A-L, Baal. And they started sacrificing people during that time to achieve more powers, just like what it says in the Emerald Tablets. They went downward in their consciousness because they wanted more power. They were proud of their knowledge. And then so in Aries, it was the fall of the consciousness, but they were starting to leave the golden age. And look at the body that's in the middle, the human form that's in the middle of this entire thing. You can see that that's the crown chakra of this image. And they fell in their consciousness as they went down into Pisces, right there at the feet. This is when Christianity came about with Jesus, and Jesus being the Son of God, and all of this, that's the Son, the S-U-N, because Jordan Maxwell explains how they came up with the lazy O, from S-O-N to S-U-N. And so the fall is here. And you can equate the feet with trying to find the path to follow, So the 2 feet are wandering around looking for the path. And the symbol for Pisces, which is down on this black outer ring down on the left, is the symbol for the Hilton Hotel. Okay, you see how they put it? They put it right in your face. Pisces. Okay, now, so we know about frequencies now. With Nikola Tesla and all of his information that he provided for us about everything is a frequency of vibration, you have the white ring with the frequency symbol. Basically, it's a sacred geometric symbol that represents a specific frequency. And as we climb all this astrological calendar again, we will come back to the crystalline structure of the triangle, which is the pyramid shape. See this last one in Aries
Yeah.
is a triangle, and it's pyramid. Why? Because it's part of the tetragrammaton. The tetragrammaton is every sacred geometry in this existence. It holds every sacred geometry within its matrix. And you can find that information online. But this is why I feel like, you know, all of this ties right back into Yggdrasil with the 7 rays, the foundational truths, where we come from, the DNA, all of these things. Very fascinating. Now, just take a quick look at Aquarius and the symbol for Aquarius. They say it's a water sign, you know, like a water, it symbolizes the water for the water bearer. It's right, the little waveforms, it's a sine wave. What are we learning about? Frequencies. This is why I say, hey, each sign is going to represent a certain energy or thought form during each age. And the discovery of frequencies is coming back to us. And that's why they can make this chart. And this chart and this information is so ancient, you know, with astrology and astronomy and all these other things, that they knew what to put as a roadmap for our existence and what each age is going to represent. So with Pisces, we've been in a male-dominated world, because the male energy, which is represented by the white energy in the yin-yang, the male energy has been dominating everything. Now look directly across from Pisces, and what do you get? You get the female energy of Virgo. You know? So I tell you, when you just learn a little bit about symbols and symbolism and what these symbols mean and the signs and things like that, then you can start reading some of these charts. And in Virgo, you have the feminine symbol over here, and it has 2 little spikes. I'm like, okay, does it mean that we're going into a female-dominated world? Probably at that time. Like there's going to be a lot of dominating female energy in Virgo. And also probably in Libra, because of the black part of the yin and yang. So
very cool. Mum can go again, aren't I? Is it echoing again? Oh no, now it's stopped. Awesome. It's interesting. Most of the charts I've seen about the precession, they tend to divide into 3s, and they have like golden age, silver, bronze, where it's a build up, and then literally from the golden age it goes straight, it falls the whole way down, doesn't it? Like, and starts again, rather than building down slowly, it just falls.
Yes.